Hi guys. Yesterday's gospel was the Sermon on the Mount. Jesus goes up to this hill. He has a lot of disciples following him, not just his apostles, lots and lots and lots of disciples. And they're following him. They want to hear the next bit of wisdom from him. And he gives the gospel story in Luke of the Beatitudes. The Beatitudes, and they're about attitudes that we should have, things that we should be, the Beatitudes. And it's essentially about happiness. Now, happiness is something that we all want. We can't get around that. We all want happiness. For a person to say that they want to dwell in unhappiness, it's just, in reality, it's not really a thing. We all want to be happy. And we all look to what we get for our happiness. And we get this idea in our mind that happiness is about things we can have. And people level their happiness on things they get and things that they don't get. Bad things even that they get. Good things that they get. Things they miss out on. And we sort of put ourselves on a scale of I'm this happy, I'm this happy, I'm this happy because of what I'm getting and what I'm not getting. But in Jesus' Beatitudes, Sermon on the Mount, he's talking about being happy for other things. He starts naming things that you're like, well, how does that make you happy? And he talks about happy people are those who are poor. And happy people are those who are humble. Happy people are those who are meek and those who are bullied, those who are teased. And he starts giving this idea of happiness it also comes in the things that are bad for you. And we probably start to wonder, what's he on about? He's talking about the attitude you bring to what life gives you. You think about yourself and your situation and you say to yourself, oh, I don't get that. This other kid does. Or I don't get the opportunities these other people do. Or I've got a harder home life than that person. Or I miss out on this because my parents make me do this. Or I have to do this because my siblings need this care. It's the attitude you bring. That Jesus is trying to portray that your attitude that you bring to a bad situation or your attitude that you bring to a good situation is what makes you happy. That's where happiness in life comes from. It does not come from what is good that you get. You think of the people who have everything. You think of the people who have everything. They've got money, they've got wealth, they've got friends. Are they happy? Are they really bringing out the happiness in themselves by having everything? And well, no, not really. Sometimes too much of good stuff makes us greedy, makes us want more, and we're searching in the wrong places for this type of happiness. So what is Christ calling us to do? He's saying that in order to be happy, it's not about what you get and what you don't get, it's about what you give. Being happy is about what you give. The more you give, the happier you are. So you might sit there thinking to yourself, oh, I want this, and it's going to make me happy. No, it's about what you're going to give to others. It's about what you're going to give in your other relationships with self, creation, God, others. It's about what you give, guys. It's not about what you're getting and what you're not getting. So stop whinging about that. Be attitude. Have the attitude of giving. Now let's connect that to our themes that we're going through. Known and loved. Everyone wants to be known and loved, our Maris theme. And that comes from us. For in order for someone to be known and loved, they have to get it from others. And we're the other. We've got to know and love and care for others. And let's look at the simplest way to provide happiness for ourselves that we're looking at in the next couple of weeks. It's to be W.E.S.T people. To welcome someone is going to make you happy. To encourage someone is going to make you happy. To say sorry is going to make you happy. And to say thanks is going to make you happy. The more and more you do it, the more you realize that's where happiness comes from, guys. So I keep encouraging you, be West people. And this week, while we're doing the West person stuff, especially that welcoming, let's try and name the people we're saying hello to in the mornings or in the afternoons or whenever we see them. Let's try and name those people. It can be hard, we don't know everyone, but those that you know, make sure you name them when you say hello. Anyway, guys, be happy. It comes from what you give, not what you're getting. Catch you later.